This video from Real World PDR is going to cover the top 5 tools from 2019. If you haven't yet, make sure you sign up for the PDR workshop at realworldpdr.com. This is an event that you are not going to want to miss.
What's going on? I'm Jim. This is my tool cart. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So nobody can really question my love of tools. This is my tool cart. It's not the most organized thing in the world. So whenever I was putting together a top 5 list for 2019, it was no easy task. So what I looked for were tools that really changed the way that I did PDR. And this is what I came up with. Tool number 1. Okay, so this is actually a lot of tools. And I'm gonna go with the Excalibur AK set. We've got a bunch. If you have to choose one, I would choose the orange handled set. They're thin enough, they can still snake a whole bunch of places, but they're thick enough that you still get a lot of oomph when you get in there. I find myself grabbing these over whale tails. Frankly, you can do whole hail hoods and never touch a whale tail if you have a full set of Excaliburs. Definitely number 1 on my top 5 tools. Number 2. So number 2 on my list is the entire Crease Killer setup from Keiko. That's with both robo lifters, the long Crease Killer tabs. So these Crease Killer tabs, period, are awesome. With both lifters and the long tabs, it is incredible. We actually have a video on YouTube where Gene Fetty shows off how to use this. Before, I never would have said that glue pulling a crease is ideal until these things came out. Once this came out, I find myself reaching for this to start creases a lot more than I'm even pushing. Not necessarily a bargain because you do need to get an extra robo lifter if you're gonna have the whole system, but let me tell you, if you can swing it, definitely do it. This has absolutely changed the way that I do PDR. Number 3, if you know much about me, you know that I have one of the largest Stanliner collections in North America. What you see behind me is just a small portion of what I've got. Go back to the basics with Stanliner tools and you're gonna find the sword tools from Stanliner still remain some of my favorite. Now there's a reason why guys like myself and Bryce Kelly are always reaching for our sword tools. There's a lot of really cool ways you can use this. They're multifunctional, they fit everywhere, and honestly, I don't think I go a day without using some swords from Stanliner. These things are awesome. Number 4. Now this one might be a bit of a surprise to you. Even with all the real cool pushing, pulling, knockdown, whatever tools that are out there, I have found these Dent Stuff brackets. These Dent Stuff brackets have changed the way I do PDR. What's really cool about these things is you can mount your hoods, you can mount doors, anything that you want. In fact, they're so well built, you've got to be careful about what hood stand you put them on. And as a matter of fact, the only hood stand that I can recommend you put this on is a Carbon Tech hood stand. These things are sturdy to death. These things on a lesser hood stand will absolutely hold up to whatever you can throw at them. And in fact, they'll do it so well, they might just break a POS hood stand. So the Dent Stuff brackets, I cannot say enough good things about them. I'm well known for doing big smash work, right? I can mount my big smash doors using these brackets and they are rock solid. So instead of using those body stands to do doors now, throw it on there with this. It's super simple. Anytime you see me using a hood stand for a big door, it's mounted on these babies right here. Number 5. Now, if you watch this channel very much, this is gonna come as no surprise that the Reaper rods. These are absolute game changers. You've got your sharp side, you've got your smoother pushing side. This round profile gives you all of those Stanliner techniques. They work great as door tools, they work on every panel. I can't imagine a way to make this tool any better. Seriously, I can't. We've got multiple sets of these running around the shop here. Everybody who works here loves them and agrees that these things are a must-have. They come in a set of 3, and that's the only way they come, which is a good thing because I couldn't tell you which one's my favorite.
So that was my...
Oh, well, one more thing. If I did have to get an honorable mention, it's gonna go to realworldpdr.com. Shameless self-promotion, sure. But I know for a fact that it has helped hundreds of new techs and even some advanced techs with their careers this year alone. We've got 20-year techs that are still gaining valuable information. We've got new techs that have gone from nothing to within 8 months, they're on track for 6-figure careers in paintless dent repair. So if you are looking at online paintless dent repair training and you're not looking at realworldpdr.com, you're screwing up. Bye.
So that was my 2019 best tools of the year. Make sure you sign on to realworldpdr.com for the best online tutorials available. And while you're at it, make sure that you get your spot to the PDR workshop. This might be the cannot miss event of the PDR year. Yes, PDR years are different than normal people years.